TBTL. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Hey Dummies. I'm Andrew, I'll be your dummy today. As you can see, I'm in the holiday spirit here. We got a Christmas tree that Genevieve just decorated a couple of nights ago. The sun is setting, it's dusk here. That almost, in my point of view, that almost looks like a painting there, but that's actually the out of doors. But I am here today to answer a question that a listener sent in. That is the point of these Hey Dummies videos, of course. But I do want to take a moment to talk about the shirt that I'm wearing, if you don't mind. I put this on because, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of a rust-colored shirt, and I thought it might contrast well with the green Christmas tree. But what you need to know about this shirt, and you can sort of tell even in this perspective, but you'd really be able to tell if I stood up, that this shirt is ridiculously big on me. I bought it at Goodwill the other day because the shirt that I used to call my Tonight shirt, the kind of comfy old flannel that I would wear around the house at night, I think I showed it to you in a recent video, it was becoming literally threadbare. I mean, it had the big hole in the elbow, but also the front of the shirt was just, it was so ancient, and I'd washed it and worn it so many times that it was literally just threadbare, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I went to Goodwill and I found this shirt. I'm pretty sure this was new. I'm pretty sure somebody bought this and maybe wore it once. It's a Levi's shirt, but it's a 3XL shirt. It's so huge on me. I don't know if you can see. When I go to play darts, I have to roll these sleeves so far up because the fabric is so heavy hanging off my arm that it hurts my dart game, if you could believe it. So I just wanted to address the giant shirt in the room. Yes, this is a 3XL Levi's flannel style shirt. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Megan's email. Megan wrote in to ask, what topic could you host a podcast about that you don't already host a podcast about? Or what other podcast are you dreaming about hosting? I only had to think about this for like 2 minutes before I realized the obvious answer. A podcast about large shirts. Huge shirts, 3XL, 4XL. No, I would like, this is more of a radio idea, I feel like, because it would be a call-in driven show, but you can do that with podcasting. You know, we've done it on TBTL. You can do a live stream or something, but I would like to do a radio or podcast version of what we call the Rants and Raves newspaper column, or maybe Cheers and Jeers in the parlance of TV Guide. I think almost all major local newspapers have or had this section in them where people write in to, we've talked about this a lot on TBTL recently, people write in to complain about things, maybe large issues, like I hate it when people go the wrong way in traffic circles, or specific issues like somebody who ticked them off in a grocery store parking lot or something, and so you write in angrily to the newspaper. Or you might write in something nice like, hey, I just want to say cheers to that person. Why is it always with the grocery store with me? Cheers to that checkout cashier at the grocery store who told me that I didn't have to pay for the onion I was buying. Okay, that's a weird example. I wasn't prepared to do this video. Why are you throwing this question at me when I'm totally unprepared, Megan? But anyway, you guys get the idea of Cheers and Jeers. I would like to bring that to the radio, or podcast in this case. People call in with their complaints. We can talk about it for a while. I can say, oh, I hate that too, or maybe I can defend it. It would just be me and the callers cutting it up. Man, I would love to do that show. Can somebody fund that for me? Somebody do that. I need a producer. Megan, maybe you would be the perfect producer for this since you raised the question. Maybe that's why Megan wrote in. She wants to know what podcast she can produce for me. I think we have a winner here, Megan. You know how to reach me. By emailing me, andrew@tbtl.net. Put Hey Dummies in the subject line if you want to be like Megan and ask us any questions. In the meantime, I gotta go. I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little bit distracted. My young cat Bingo is tearing around the house. We're about a half hour away from dinner time, and once you hit this witching hour, he's a terror. So I gotta go make sure he doesn't like take the Christmas tree down or this whole house, frankly. In the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday weekend. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. I'm really looking forward to it. And we will be on the air, well, on the internet Monday, even though it's Christmas Day. Luke and I will be there with a brand new edition of TBTL. Let the winter games begin. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you on Monday.